It's another week and another plan with me. This is Betsy from Sticky Mix, and this week's plan with me did not start off great because do you see these bird stickers once this focuses? These are adorable little bird stickers I've been wanting to use for weeks and weeks. I got them at a $1.50 store in Japantown in San Francisco. Obviously I opened them up, I was so excited, but now I can't find them anywhere. I spent over half an hour just looking for these stickers. And so, since that's not going to happen, I pulled out my collection of Heeda stickers instead. I love Heeda stickers. I could use these every day of the year and be perfectly content, but those would be really boring plan with me videos, so I try not to use them more than like once a month. I don't even know if this is the same girl wearing wigs or different girls. Not entirely sure. And, you know, there's nothing like particularly special about them. They've got these little dot eyes that kind of stare into your soul. But I think just the vibe that these stickers create, like even look, I don't know why her dress is so different in color from one set to the next. But anyway, her vibe is just like, look at her, she's just living a life, just carefree, stress-free, like, and she's looking cute doing it. Like that's what I aspire to. Let's just have a stress-free life and look cute doing it. I don't know. Anyway, pulled out some washi, and this is the first time that I'm going to use this particular washi. I never used it because I didn't like all the writing on it. Like it's a boho life and it's free spirit. Like I don't think that really resonates with me, but I really like the plant design, how it's kind of muted on that one. Thought it went well with the navy blue with triangles. Thought I was going to use those hearts, didn't, so that's a lie. And then I also really wanted to use this mushroom washi, but it's difficult because it's vertical, and it's also sort of cream colored, so you can really tell the difference between the cream and the white when you stick it down. But I love those mushrooms, so I'm going to use them by golly. Flipping it over and starting with the date covers on top, and of course I'm starting with Sunday. I know not everybody knows why I start with Sunday, but I do because it works for me. So I just made these really generic date covers since I always need to cover up the dates. I was almost going to write the 5th, Sunday the 5th. I'm like, wait a minute, it's not the 5th, it's the 12th. So luckily I was able to save that. The mushroom washi does not fit, so forget that. Instead, let's just work on the sidebar. I thought I would use 3-week trackers for tracking my meals and needed to stick a clipboard under the page because my Erin Condren is so bumpy and wiggly these days. I cannot put stickers on straight if I don't have some extra support under there. These breakfast, lunch, and dinner headers, pretty sure from WildSunShineCo, not entirely sure. A friend gifted them to me, so I will have to check that out and put that in the description below. But anyway, I wanted to put breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I ran out of room at the bottom, so dinner couldn't fit. I tell ya, some of these planner videos, like ladies, you are amazing when you can just slap down some stickers and somehow it just perfectly matches up by the time you reach the bottom. I am not like that. So I had to start at the bottom with dinner and just work my way up with lunch and then breakfast at the top. Is that what's gonna happen here? Pretty sure. I think that's where I'm putting down washi, and then yeah, there's breakfast. So I only had a little bit of room left at the top that I usually cover up the thankful thought, and instead of being thankful, what do I do? How do I explain this? Like, I put down words that are summing up like the theme of the week, or like something I'm working on, or something that's motivating, just something relevant to my life. And this week I wrote down systems and routines because I had a very just rude awakening that my life does not have a healthy balance right now. I took off like 3 days, last Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday. I didn't work on the things that I normally work on, which are, you know, my videos and my webcomic and stuff like that. And I don't think 3 days is that big of a deal. I mean, obviously it cuts into a regular 5-day work week, but it shouldn't be that much time to make the difference that it made. I mean, after I took off those 3 days and then I looked at what I had to do, I was just behind in like 35 things. It was ridiculous. And just got totally stressed out and scatterbrained, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? How am I going to catch up? And So that's the theme for this week, is I gotta find some systems and routines so that I'll know just how long things are gonna take me, how long it'll take to catch up, or, you know, if, you know, heaven forbid I ever want to take another 3-day weekend, you know, that I don't make this same mistake of just being like totally behind in everything. I wanted to put down some daily habit trackers, like that, those half box ones. But they don't quite cover up the line, so then I had to put all that washi in the background. But then by the time you put these trackers on top, you really can't see the washi, so that's just a design error on my part. I think I'm going to change those half box stickers to have corners so that they will fully cover up the lines and I won't have to waste all that washi in the back. Put down an icon of the gaming controller that I made, and there's a Happy Daya yoga pose sticker that I use for classical stretch, which was also gifted to me. And then I have a paw print for walking Tico, my dog, that I think I just got off of Wikipedia or something and made a sticker out of it. And checked off the days that I did those things so far, because I wasn't able to film my plan with me until like Thursday. So I knew some of the days, the things I had done on some of those days. That checklist flag is from CreatingandCo, left over from the mermaid kit. I don't know where that to-do header came from. I think a friend of mine just gave me like the extras from a kit. I'm not entirely sure where it came from. But on Sunday I had to finish all my plan with me stuff, because Saturday, like I said, I took off, and that's usually my plan with me day that I, you know, edit and post and all that stuff. And so yeah, I had to catch up on that. And then put down one of the Heeda Girl stickers in kind of warm, comfy looking clothes, and had her say, "Get out the winter clothes, it's gonna get cold." Because this week we had a lot of rainfall, which is good, we needed that. But it was also very cold and very gloomy. So had to get out some comfy clothes. We watched Stranger Things, but I didn't like how it was bleeding off of the header area there, so instead I got a double bubble box from my shop and wrote in Stranger Things on the top. And then put that we watched episodes 4 and 5, and not wanting to give out any spoilers, I just put a double exclamation point of "finally" and a little face that was kind of like so ready for something. I can't say anything more because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Put some mushroom washi over to the right, and then a tiny little laptop sticker so that I can write that I did captions for a video that is not going to go up on this channel, but it was just for friends, so did that. On Monday was a planned sort of day off because my friend Linda had some time off from work, and so we usually hang out on her days off. So I found a sticker that had 2 of the Heeda girls and wrote "Girls Day" over a half box, and then tried to make her say "make stickers," but it got a little smushed. And then finding a sticker. Oh yeah, getting a kind of partial checklist flag from Craftilicious, left over from that alpaca kit, and put a to-do sticker on top. And then said that I needed to do some mini planner test stickers with Linda, and we went to Michael's because I needed to buy a new cutting mat. And then we also played some video games. She brought over her SNES Classic, and we played some like Super Mario Bros, like living the good old pixel days. Then I put down a scallop box, also from CreatingandCo, that mermaid kit, and grabbed a sticker from Planner Chick, I want to say, and wrote that we had some Vietnamese food at Mama's Pho and Sandwiches in a place that I had never been before, but it was actually really good. So I put down a Heeda sticker eating something and wrote "yum yum" in her little speech balloon. And then on Tuesday was, oh my gosh, the best day of the week. I was waiting so long for this. It was the day that I was traveling to San Francisco to work on a bronze sculpture that I started way back in art school, like in 2013 maybe? 2012? I don't even know. And my sculpture teacher, my former sculpture teacher, who I have self-proclaimed as my mentor. He doesn't know it, but yes, he's my mentor. And just really so happy to see him again and to be able to sculpt again. He doesn't like his name mentioned in public, so we're just gonna call him E. And he's like really a nice sort of cold water in my face. How shall I put it? Like, if I remember talking to him about what I'm doing or what should I be doing. He's very just straightforward with me. So it's kind of nice to have somebody that really doesn't care about my feelings. I don't know, does that sound weird? That he's just gonna tell me like, no, what are you doing? Like, stop messing around, just get it done. And I'm just like, oh yeah, maybe I should. Made a really bad choice on my route home, and it took twice as long to get home as it did to get there. So that was a thing, and that's pretty much how I spent that day. And then over on this side, putting down the date covers once again. Wednesday the 15th, Thursday the 16th, Friday the 17th, Saturday the 18th. And on Wednesday, this is when I had like my non-planning hangover. I don't know what to call it, but I just felt so scatterbrained, just totally out of it, didn't even know what to do with myself. And I think it was because I was just totally overwhelmed with everything that needed to be done that was supposed to happen on Saturday and Monday and Tuesday. And just, oh my gosh, I can't even describe how that day went. But I did know that I had to teach that day, so I tried to focus all my energy into prepping for class. But look, I forgot the Ellen class, and then look, I almost forgot the Ellen doodles. Like, that's how scatterbrained I was that day. It was just ridiculous. Also went to art meet, had a very good conversation with friends over there, just about life and goals and things I need to do, and it was just nice. So that happened on Wednesday as well, and then I put a kitty sticker because look, it's adorable, and put another sticker over it, not entirely sure where that sticker's from, to tell me that I needed to unload my sculpture Florence from the car, and then needed to fill up some space to mark out my art class for the day. So I found a sticker that had some gray dots on it, very neutral, and stuck it down right there. And then looked for a half box or something, maybe that scallop box would seem too small, to put just some notes about class, and ended up using that green half box and saving the scallop box for later. And just wrote that we started an art jam in class because the kids are not, they've like finished all their work, so it's weird. And 5:30 to 6:30 is just full of nothing, because I only have one student at that time, and she just works on her own stuff. She just like draws in her sketchbook on her own and hangs out, which is fine, but I have nothing to do, and I feel like I could be doing something in that time as long as it's appropriate for work hours. I don't feel like I could just bring my own projects into work and be like, well, no teaching to do, so I'm just going to do my own thing. But still, I kind of need to figure out what I'm going to do in that hour of class. I put down a purple banner from CreatingandCo and said, take the good advice, because like I say, I had good advice thrown at me by E, and I also had good advice given to me during art meet, and now I just need to remember to follow it. So that's what that was about. And then put down that washi again so that I could put down 4 more habit trackers for the week, and put a sleepy laptop right there. No screens after 9. I couldn't even do no screens after 10, but like ideally I would like them no screens after 9. Studying Korean, and oh yeah, my second Korean lesson came from that dollar trial that I'm doing, and this one is actually a little bit better than what it started with. It wasn't just like random words to memorize, so that was good. Designed some stickers. Tea time, not sweets time. That has not happened yet. But we can always try, right? We can always try. On Thursday, let's look for a sticker. I guess that's what I'm doing. Looking for a sticker. And then it's like, nah, forget it. I pulled out that mushroom washi again because I really wanted to use that mushroom washi. And put planning session sticker over that little mushroom right there. And then a little film icon so that I could note that I had to film my plan with me's, but looked a little blah, so I put down the Free Spirit tape first, and then put down my camera, and then wrote down film plan with me ×2 because my patrons over at Patreon got a bonus video, and then looked for a Heeda sticker to stick down there. Picked this one with the girl with the plant like tucked into her hat to note that it was harder to do 2 plan with me than I thought it was going to be. So maybe that's not a way for the future. Had to do some laundry, so I put one of my wash dry fold away stickers with an icon from somewhere, I will look it up, that's really huge. Like, I don't know that it's supposed to be used for the Erin Condren. And then more Happy Daya, whatever stickers. This one's Korean barbecue, and it was my turn to make dinner, so I was supposed to make Korean barbecue wraps, like lettuce wraps, but I really just messed up. I think it was just, again, some brain, I don't know, spacing or whatever. And we ended up having like beef salad, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, on Friday, using a to-do header and a checklist flag from the CreatingandCo kit. And I need to get the fan favorite reference images and figure out what I'm going to do for Warrior Cats, because again, we're at that time of the year where some kids have already finished what they were supposed to do for like the next 2 weeks. And then sometimes I'll get somebody who's brand new, so I just got to figure out what the heck is going to happen in that time. And then wanted to use my mushrooms again, but trying to figure out how is this going to work? How do mushrooms work? And I thought I would put some a little bit below. I'm kind of out of frame here. I'm trying to layer them in a way that they'll kind of make like a full box, and then putting a sticker over the header part, but it covered up a lot of the mushrooms, so then I was like, oh, maybe that wasn't the greatest idea, but oh well. And just note that next week is Thanksgiving week, and so I will not have to teach any art classes, woohoo! And then got a jump roping girl sticker and put it on Saturday as a way to remind myself to, you know, just take it easy. It's alright, you'll be okay. Like, it's okay to not work 24/7. And then, trying to find a sticker. Oh, tried to find another checklist. I think I got that one off of the Craftilicious kit again from the alpacas, and wrote that I needed to clean all the things. And then in the last box for Saturday, did a double bubble half box so that I could mark that I need to pay off my daily interest for my student loans. And put down another kitty sticker and just wrote chill out. Seriously, stop being so scatterbrained. Just find some systems and routines and chill out. So that's how that was looking at this point. And then I decided to do something else. Yes, it appears I will put on some decoration stickers. I especially noticed that at the bottom of the checklist flags on Tuesday and Sunday, like, there's always space there, and it's kind of a design headache because you can't really, you know, make that banner go over the box, but then if you leave it like that, then people have this big space at the bottom, or maybe we want that space that we can put decoration stickers there. I don't know. That's a question for the ages. And as always, just a little note to thank my patrons. My patrons at the $5 tier and up are going to get a free printable of unicorns. So if you want some unicorns in your life, you can check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/stickymix. So there's the finished look. Let's pretend I have a tidy desk, get that out of frame. And I think I'm just going to save that space on Friday in case something just pops up, because lately things are just popping up. So that's it for this week. Hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next week.